I think I'm live. Am I live? Yes, I am. Hi, Jennifer, Slay, Alex, sorry. Yay, it's working. Okay. I was using a different, what do you call it? Streaming platform, so I was having a little trouble, but glad. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to chat there. So, hey, I just got notified that I'm live. Thank you for confirming I'm absolutely live, that I'm actually live. Let me go to my channel and see that it's showing as live, and then I'll chat there. Because for some reason, oh yay, I got the ads too. I have stuff to show y'all. I am feeling a little rundown and not 100%. How's my volume? Hi, Ian. That would be great. It does drop the channels of the people. Hi, Camille. Better at the skateboard. Better at making one or riding one for skateboarding. I assume that means riding one. Yes, it seems to be working. Hooray. Okay. If you hadn't seen, this is, because I didn't realize it when I received it, this is 2 hanks of hand-dyed yarn from Mama G Gear. Beautiful, right? It's a little low. Okay. Okay, let me check a couple things. Hello, Naomi. I actually had you running today, but I didn't chat because I knew that if I started chatting that I would get distracted and I wouldn't, hello, Rita. I wouldn't actually do anything. You know what I mean? Like I would just chat, and so I had you run in and listening. So I was lurking in Naomi's live today. Yes. And any of you are welcome to drop your channels at any time if you know how. Zach, I know. I'm going to be, Zach, I'm sending you prayers and thoughts and all the things because I know you are stressed out. And I understand. But everyone, please send Zach positive vibes and prayers for the stress that comes along with having procedures. But believe me, it will help, you know, okay? And that is what really matters, is that you're able to, oh, hooray, I can finally do it on my, because it's not letting me chat there, so I can't drop channels or do anything. Okay, now I'm all set over there. I forgot to set a goal again, not that I had one to do. I have my quarterly giveaway. If you are a member, you do get extra entries based on the level you're at. Camille, you, for example, if you win, we'll talk about what it would change to. Jennifer Redgate, hello. I'm very excited about, I have not started Camille the shawl yet. It's all here in this bag. It says, crochet is my happy place. And that's funny because this has knitting in it. Over here, here's the yarn I'm using for the pickle I'm doing for Jennifer Redgate. And it's going to be knitted, and I had the needles sitting here. Okay, so I'm going to be using these needles. I was going to start, I really don't need one that long now, do I? So, that's alright. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But, Deb Morgana sent me another. Oh, which one? Which one, Ian? Hello, Renee. Yes, and I will show you all my knitting. Tell me which one was helpful because that is helpful. Yeah, Camille has had about every medical procedure under the sun, not literally, but it feels like that. And it's she's here and she's better than she was before. So it just to reassure, which video was helpful just for me to know. This is my latest knit completion. I know you do that, Zach. That's why I want everybody sending the positives and the prayers your way. You need to know. But Renee, I reference Renee's sweater in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow or Tuesdays? I think it's tomorrow's. The gold one. Crocheted all day. How did that feel? Okay, I had that same experience with Tunisian, and I just used my loom knit. You'll see this on Tuesday to do this. I do these every year, and I had to remind myself how to use this right here. If you don't know what loom knitting is, this. I was like, wait, what do I do? I remembered the cast on, literally all I remembered. Yes. We're just all sending all the positives. Oh, and the teddy bear. Look, y'all. We're almost. I am literally to where, okay, so it's going to split in half. That way. It's going to split in half and then get sewn around the edges. And I'm literally to where the legs, I got to do the legs. So I know how to do it. I just want to go watch the video before I actually do it. So yeah, so that's what's going on there. Zach's having a procedure to check his heart for some stuff, so that's why he's concerned, and it's scary, and it's the procedure that not only saved, really it revealed the issues with what was going on with my sister, and it led to my sister getting an experimental operation. She was the 14th person ever and only the second with a pacemaker as well. It has revolutionized, not only saved her life, but made her life as if she didn't have all of the... It's normal to be nervous. It's truly normal, Zach. Yeah. But yeah, my sister, that same procedure led to basically the miracle of modern medicine. Yes, do Naomi. He need all day tomorrow, because that's when the procedure is, and we need him to go and get the procedure, because they need to know. They need to know what's going on. But anyway, I'm very excited with how my knitting's going. That's just garter stitch. But man, using this yarn I would be miserable crocheting with, for knitting with, no problem. It's great. I'm super happy with my progress. But Deb Morgana sent me a knit stitch that I'm going to do the pickle with, because I want to make a knitted pickle for Jennifer Redgate. But zooming back to Ian, which video was helpful? I just need to know, because I'm trying to figure out here's a beginner doing this, what should be next. Okay. Yeah, so they need to see why. Yep. I can always never wait to see what you make. I'm excited that you're crocheting again, Renee, but I also know it's almost like to take a break, right? It's to kind of relax, even though you had to relearn, like I was talking about with Tunisian and loom knitting. You have to relearn. Oh, I know, this is going to be so cute. It's the Australian Red Cross Trauma Bear. You do not need to knit it in one piece. That was challenging, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I made sure I counted my rows so my seams are correct. On the back side, one seam is right and one seam is wrong, so I missed a row somewhere, but I don't know where, so but we'll just make it work and we'll make that the back. But I'm super excited about it, and it's so soft and squishy because it's the Just Yarn plush and the Just Yarn teddy. I did see some Just Yarn teddy in my Dollar Tree. Somebody said, ooh, I saw somebody, was it Affordably Crafty? The membership video. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it moved too fast. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for repeating yourself. I'm so glad that the membership video was helpful. Froggy Winnie Knitting, that's I want to go ahead and do those posts, which I haven't done. I need so what I'm going to start doing is, because it's already almost the middle of the month, so this week, how many content channels? I'll post the names of the highest level. The highest level, not only will they get their channel dropped, but a specific video. Hey, go watch this video. And then the next level, they'll each get their channels dropped. Hey, go support these people. And then the lowest level, I'll do a, thank you all, and put all your names. But yes, okay, the membership video. Okay, yeah, I actually shared the ideas with Mama G as well. And after learning a lot has changed in the rules of, I think my voice is really low, and I apologize for that. Like I said, I'm not 100%. I think it's still the smoke outside. Let me check this, because sometimes it's my white. Nope, that's good. So it's not that. Sometimes my volume is low because there's a setting that likes to switch for some reason for my microphone, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, but you get extra entries, and I know a lot of people are not here for the perks. They just want to support me, which is cool. But yes, all my people will be. You get acknowledged in whatever ways. But yes, I'm excited about the bear too. Yes. Did YouTube need a snack, Ian? That's what happened. I bet it said, I'm hungry and I'm going to eat that comment. Okay. Now I didn't want to do that. So I if I'm going to comment in the chat or drop a link or anything, it'll be over here. I have another okay, y'all know how many doctor's appointments I've been at lately. Here's the great news. Almost everything has come back saying, oh my gosh, you're fine. Everything's good. Hello, Alfonso. Alfonso, you need to go check out Ian is a Weirdo. Ian Hooks 247, drop your channel. And I want Alfonso to go check your I haven't shared your thing. It's specifically about highlighting content creators with disabilities, whatever disability. I personally have invisible disabilities. Right? People can't tell, oh, she has chronic migraines. Right? But there are some things I do that, who typed at the same time? Oh, shoot. Yes. There we go. So, Alfonso, if you could please go click on Ian's link there. Renee, you're welcome to drop it as whenever you want. Oh, yeah, the sweater bleed. Yeah. Yeah, because we were all feeling for you, Renee. Poor Renee had washed her... yes, of course, you too, Camille. Any of you that with channels, go ahead. Go right ahead. I'm in a... yeah, whatever. I'm where I am. I don't know. But so far. So, for example, like y'all know about the colonoscopy, that came out fine. And I get to wait 7 years instead of 5 years, and it's not because of me, it's because of my family history. Because normal people will get to wait 10 years. Not me. But 7, so that's better. And then I had an ultrasound on my thyroid. That's all good. Everything's good. But I will make the hat and do the same thing on purpose. Right. See, I liked the ombre effect it was creating, Renee, but I can see if I was that deep blue and it was so beautiful and gorgeous, and then you pull it out of the wash and it looks completely different. I can see why it was so disheartening, but it was so beautiful. But yes, do it to match. That makes sense. Hi, Izzy Pop. How you doing? I have Izzy's. He can't really tell what it's going to be yet. I mean, it's going to be a blanket, but here's the start of Izzy's. I need to get to work on Izzy Pops, because this is the same yarn I'm going to make the emotional support pickle out of. Lori is at Ian. So go find, yeah, I will be on the channel, but what I really want you to do is go to his post, and fill out the little form there about disabilities. That's where it's at, right? Ian is in the post. Hey, Linda. Yeah, so, but yes, this is all the crazy stuff I've been doing. Let's see what else I got. My Tunisian here. And it's wide, so it's like a snake right now because I forgot to do it doesn't curl as much if you do a single crochet edge to start. But it is 100 stitches across, and I'm using a 10mm Tunisian hook, so it's nice. It's going to be very large. This is the Dungeons and Dragons one. It'll be hi, Maureen. Cleaning up the kitchen is never fun. Hello, Arity. I can't yell it like my phone does. Arity. Posted it, and I think it's an event description too. Oh, and it's in the description. So Alfonso, hopefully you can find that. Yes, two different. That's why I said Izzy Pop. Izzy Pop, you can drop your channel too. Alfonso, I told you I have so much going. I watched it. I watched part of it, but it is. When do you need that by? Yeah, Izzy Pomps. Because she had a whole drama. Unfortunately, it's Barbara. No, it's Maureen. Maureen. Poor Izzy Pop went through it. So it's really, yeah. She's getting back in, and so always lovely to see her. And I just love her work. Camille, you especially would like the stuff. What? Let's see, the doctor. They just anyway, too much. Anyway, okay, there's no rush. Okay, I just want to make sure, Alfonso. From what I could tell, it was a good tutorial. So thank you, and it's saved. I have it ready to go. Because I haven't done that style chicken. It's more like, y'all know the rubber chickens, like the comedians, the rubber chickens. That's more what the chicken that Alfonso is looking for. And it's to use in your content, correct, Alfonso? It's to use in videos. I don't know, stop motion or what, but anyway. I still need to, Arity, I think, how old am I? 29. Everybody here is 29. That is everyone. You too, Alex, okay? You're 29. Everybody's 29 club around here. I have 2 grandchildren. So, nope. Try again, Lori. I have 3 grandchildren. I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So a granddaughter that's 4, grandson that's 3 that lives in California, and a grandson that is 2 and lives here in Colorado. Hey, I would love to do a hey, Renee. That's on my kind of, I keep, so a while back I made a No, Alfonso, you are 29. You are 29. When you're here, you're 29. I'm definitely older than you. Oh, nice. Oldest is to how nice is he? Izzy, you're 29 too. Grandkids catching up to you. Yeah, no, I'm older than 29. Okay, 29 with lots of experience. People tell me I don't look as old as I am. Right, Arity? Oh, my favorite age. My favorite age was 38. There was a lot about that age that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed who I was, my confidence, my health. Oh, I was long before migraines. My career. I loved teaching high school. I loved what I was teaching. Anyway, you might be Maureen. Although Linda is about to turn 75. She's in here. Izzy's 29. Izzy Pop's 29, so I don't know. I could guess Arity's age, but it's also 29. Naomi's 29. Oh, Arity, who do you got? Oh, you've got Maureen beat? That's funny. 3.5 times 29. I love it, Izzy Pop. That's fantastic. Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, yes. I love it. Yeah. I'm a little younger than you folks. Not too much. Yeah. Linda's crochet channel. Linda, if you're still in here, now her channel does automatically drop if my Nightbot is working, which it is because it's dropping channels. Her channel should drop here eventually, but if it doesn't, and you're in here, Linda, make sure you drop your channel. Because she is trying to get 750 subscribers by the time she turns 75. Yes, we're all 29, even if you're not. I understand that, Kimmy. Oh, Rita's 68. Do you have, I'm assuming being Grammy Rita, you have grandkids? 75 in August, yes. Forever 27. Cammy's going, she's staying in the 27 club. And yes, Linda, drop your channel for those that don't know yet. But like I said, it should auto drop, but I don't always trust that, so go ahead and drop it. And Naomi is also 29. Naomi has a very interesting grandson in acting, so my oldest stepdaughter is in California for the reason. Correct. I'm going to come back to that comment, Ian, because yes, 6. Okay, nice. There we go. There's Linda's channel. If you don't know her, help her get to that 750. Make sure you watch something and comment and like at least one thing. Even if it's a short, just to make sure the subscription sticks. Why do they try to sell us 5,000 different variations of car warranties and they do not sell us a warranty on this? Come on. I need replacement parts sometimes. It's a little scary. That makes me think of that one. The one with the clones. With Arnold Schwarzenegger and the clones. Whatever that may be. Hi, Bud Files. I see somebody told me your name and I already forgot it. It's all right. Yeah, I know, Cammie. So the thing with anyone's channel, but all their friends and our see, I love that. My sister, she doesn't have children of her own. She has a stepdaughter, and so she does have grandchildren now, but everyone called her auntie. All of my daughter's friends, all of them called her auntie. And my stepdaughters all refer to her as auntie, of course, but like they don't realize that that's not, there's no like relationship actually, but no, she's everybody's auntie. Like, so you're everybody's Grammy. I love it. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah. And, well, yeah, masking is a legit thing. It's oh, thank you, Alfonso, for doing that. Thank you. Because you are connected to a community that we're not as connected to. And see, I knew Linda's channel as soon as I got her to drop it. It did auto drop. That figures. Okay, what else was I going to show you today? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, I don't have it folded right. I always struggle with that. Well, okay. This is going to be, if I can finish, this is going to be one of my Magical Mal entries. I'm trying to get it connected right. Nope, that's not it. Gosh darn it. I always have this trouble with hexie-cardies, especially since this is so dang lacy. 1, 2, 3. There. So, it's supposed to kind of almost look like, I still don't have it right, but that's not right. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Lebowski. That the only dog that barks in the house is Lebowski, so. Why can I not find these corners? There we go. That's going to be the hexie-cardie. And it's supposed to kind of, like I said, kind of look like spider webs almost. It's an Olga Paltova square that I turned into 6 sides, and I need to make sure I actually have 6 corners. You know what I should have done? I should have put stitch markers in the corners like I told everybody to always do. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Did I miss a stitch? No. I'll figure it out. But anyway, and Ian is helping me with that one, but because what's going on the back is that for the magical. Yes. Oh, you can't hear me too well. What is going on? Let me see. If I take that off, is that any better? Venom, right. Venom, yes. Sorry about that, Ian. Okay, so the color, the yarn, is the Caron Simply Me Luster. The colorway is Obsidian. And you can see that incredible shine, and that has dimension even though it's black yarn. It's amazing. I got this when Yarn Inspirations was having the 40% off plus another 10% off. Is my volume any better? Yes. Right. I agree, Linda. We'll go. Oh, thank you. That turtle is way too cute. Oh, speaking of, I should do that. Did I bring my... Yes, I did. I brought my tea up. Yep. Oh, it dropped Sam's channel because Sam's been helping me learn to knit. But it doesn't look like it actually did it. I apologize. It did not actually drop Sam's channel. Cool. I'll keep working on it. Sorry about that. Have the same splitting issue? No. It's not splitty whatsoever. Let's see if I can show you the construction. know it's hard to see in black. It's very tightly spun. No, I'm not having any splitting. Of course, I am using a 12mm hook too, which is way bigger than you need to. Oh, sorry. See, this is why. It's the smoke in the air. I know it is. From all of our wildfires, to be very clear. Hi, Lexi. And Sam's is, I don't know why Sam's channel is not dropping properly, but I need to fix it before. I think it's not next week, but the following week. I'm going to have her come on and we're going to do some more stiff. Try to learn. So, yeah. But everybody's favorite so far is this teddy bear that I'm knitting. Because it's a one-piece garter stitch. And you fold it in half. And I'm to the point where I'm going to need to split it into the legs. So I'm going to figure out how to do that because I haven't figured that out yet. But I haven't tried to figure it out specifically either. And then of course I did finish this. This was a square and you sew it together. This was easy. This was from the knit kit. Oh, South Park. Yeah, I understand why parents maybe wouldn't want you to watch South Park, but whatever they, go with what you want. This was the $4 knit kit. Yeah, it has some pretty rude stuff in it. Yeah, I've been busy this week, even with all the medical stuff, all the dang appointments. Oh, and I finished this. Yeah, I've been a busy lady. Hold on. Did I already put it in the bag? I think I did. I finally finished this square. So it's 24 inches now. Now I have to do the combination where it'll be this color and the variegated alternated. So 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows. What is making noise over there? Something is making noise over here, like clicking. That is so weird. You know what it sounds like? I don't know if you know what those things are, but it sounds like a Mexican jumping bean. You know what those things are? I don't know. You're right, exactly. What is making noise? Can you guys hear a little tapping, clicking? Anyway, so yeah, I finished this. One more square to go, and then I can do the rows to make it long enough and sew together that queen size blanket. Yes, Linda, I was stressing out, and then I found I had, because I thought I already attached it. I thought I had this little tiny ball, but I had a whole cake. So I attached the one from the last of my previous. Oh, here it is. Apparently I didn't attach it, but there it was, this little tiny ball, and I thought that was all I had, and then I found this. So thank goodness I can make my 9th square. Thank you, Jennifer Redgate, for the yarn, because I had run out of. I would have way run out of this yarn before I got to the 9th. I wouldn't have gotten to this square if she hadn't been able to send me that yarn. Tank, hey, mention your, it's on Jen Reeves' channel. And is it Monday night or Tuesday night? And hi, Nifty. Hi, Sonia. Okay. So finish a project like this. Make a square. And then just turn it into something else. Oh, you have that yarn too. How many skeins do you have? How many skeins of it do you have, Linda? Because I was like, ugh. Tuesday is the celebration. It's not labeled that way. Okay, Jen Reeves channel. Oh, Sonia, did you join? Weren't you already a member? I never took you off. I see. I'm very bad about following up on that. Tuesday at Jen Reeves 8. Okay, so it's not being stated that there's a celebration of Tank's 1,000 members. And what anniversary is it? I know it's a big one. I mean, it's a higher number. Was it 46, 47? So, but yes, Jen Reeves, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Oh. Okay. That happens. That happens sometimes, Sonia. Okay. Yeah, like it'll, that's probably why I didn't notice, because it wasn't, like, it certainly wasn't deliberate. How many came in the box? Was it 6? Does that sound right? Or was it 4? But yeah, Sonia, you're welcome to drop your channel. Hopefully that didn't mess up your, hopefully it didn't mess up your channel at all. That would be the biggest thing. Hooks247 if you want. So maybe they did a purgy thing, or it might be a bank thing. Who knows? Or you know how there's agreements because it's technically Google. Sometimes like your bank agreement with Google is no longer it can be all kinds of weird. 247, Naomi, like 24/7. Then you'll get it. Jen, which Jen just came in? I missed. Oh, Red did. Okay. Yes, and okay, I gotta put this away because this keeps grabbing everything. Watch this week for probably, there you go. Oh, and you got refunded for it. Huh. That's fascinating. I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm just curious how many it is. That you actually got refunded. Now, I know they'll refund you if a channel stops doing their membership things, because a lot of channels do that after a period of time. They're like, you know, I'm not keeping up with my membership stuff and whatever. But the quarterly giveaway video will be sometime this week. If you are a member, you get automatic entries, but you may enter one more time. So your membership level determines how many entries you get, but each person, regardless if you're a member, anyone can enter. So, and it only takes one slot to win, because I saw it. I could not believe that wheel that one time. It had like, what is that clicking? It is so strange. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. It must have had 400, 500 names on there. And somebody that's name was only there. Yes, I want that list. Yes, Camille, please. Yes, I want that. Oh, no. Noni May. Okay. Ian, are you a mod? No. Why are you not a mod? What the bleep? I want you to drop her channel. Or are any of my mods, could you drop Noni May's channel? Noni May's, this is the second loss in not very long. I know she had, because of Arnie, I know that was a really tough loss on her, and now losing your brother, that's so hard. And then Margaret, send prayers to Margaret. Margaret's father passed. Margaret Songbird's Creations, her channel will drop here at some point in here. Yeah. And then there's it's automatically dropping my Counting is hard, group. Okay, well, then you have a story to tell, Zach. So you're going to try to do your live tomorrow. I bet you'll feel up to it. But yes, we're sending prayers for, because that's really rough, Noni Me, and then of course Margaret. That's all really hard. I'm glad Margaret was able to get there in time before it happened and spend that time with him. So, yes. And then, yes, Noni. Yeah. Oh, you don't know Noni Me. Okay, I'll grab her. It's fine, and I need to, at some point. She's a late night, she's like late night past even Noni May's Life and Crochet View channel. Let me grab this channel. Copy link. Then let me get back in my chat. She's usually on late night. What is that sound? It's like clicking. It's not you, is it, Mima Potato Head? If you don't know my Mima Potato Head, there she is. And I have now found her other ear, and she almost just lost that ear. I have been looking everywhere. Literally, I saw it pop off. I cannot find it anywhere. There's not even that much stuff on the floor here. I don't understand where it went. It must have fallen in a project bag, but I haven't found it yet. Anyway, is the volume any better? Yes, that's what I thought, Linda. That's why I think you didn't know Noni May, because she's usually very late night. Yeah. She's the night owl type. Now, do you guys hear any background noise? Because my stepdaughters, when they talk on the phone, talk really loud. So I can hear their conversations all the time. If any of you all can hear that, please let me know. Yes, and you can drop your weather. Oh, I don't know what my weather is. Let's find out. It was hot today, but not as hot as it was in Utah, from what I understand. Chef Lori's place. Yeah, 86. See, that's pleasant, but the wind is definitely blowing. But that doesn't help our fires, so... Yes, Linda, that's exactly the problem. Nobody's hearing background noise. Okay, perfect. For those of you who don't know the story, the very first time I was diamond painting with live with Camille's Creations, I went to change colors or whatever. My wax was missing. My little block of wax. And as I was brand new to it, I was like, what am I gonna do? So luckily we were almost done that night, but I never found that wax. I hope Mima Potato Head's ear is not with the wax. That means I'm never ever gonna find it. It's in an alternate universe. 106 in the, oh my gosh, Lexi, that's so hot. Do you guys have fires in Utah too? Or is this just Colorado being nailed? Oh, 96. But oh, a light breeze. And low humidity. See, low humidity is nice. But gosh, you're just now getting down to 96. Ugh. I had my husband open the windows in here a little bit more. Can you hear the breeze at all? Probably not. If you can't hear my stepdaughters talking on the phone. And then down in Brazil, we have 68 Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. Wind at 7 miles per hour. Humidity 77%. See, that's the difference. 77% humidity is wildly different. Michigan's a lovely temperature of 69 or 21. See? So it's wintertime in Brazil, and that's the same weather as Linda is having in the summer. And the oh my gosh, your humidity is 82%. I don't even know what that feels. Well, I've been to Florida. You stayed around. See, California overall is pretty temperate. like it stays all the same. Oh, and that Nightbot thing, it's supposed to drop Sam's Yarn Baskets channel, and it's not doing it. So let me go grab Sam's Yarn Baskets channel, and then I need to fix that Nightbot command. That's bad on me. Sam's Yarn Basket. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Oh. So this week, please watch. I think it'll be Wednesday. It will not say giveaway. I do, actually. I do like pickles. Just about every type. Not a huge fan of the hamburger deals. I don't something about the flavor of those flavors I'm not a huge fan of, but I do like pickles generally speaking. I like dill the most. I do like sweet pickles. I like bread and butter. Not too spicy. You all should know that. Yeah, I definitely need to do another tasting. That'll be next week. But Wednesday, I think it'll be Wednesday. It's possible it'll be Friday, but most likely Wednesday. And you've got fires too in Utah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. And then Kansas, we got 78. Oh, it's cooler there, but you're also an hour ahead of me. So maybe it's just because it's been colder. But 70% humidity. Holy moly. El Nino makes it. Yeah. Especially because you're kind of close to the equator, but you're not that close to the equator. Or Camille is in Brazil, but so sorry. I interrupted myself. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, the giveaway. Quarterly giveaway. I will not say giveaway. The rules will be in there. If you're a member, you're automatically entered, but you can enter again with a replay word. It will show you what's in there. It's small, but it's not tiny. If you are international, I will give you 2 different choices as to how you want to win your prize if an international person wins it. So that's where I'm at on that. But yes, my voice is very low. I can tell. You know what? Let me drink some tea. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I haven't tried this yet. This was a 5 Below crochet kit. This 5 Below knit kit was very easy. Oh, wow. So they've moved south, the whales have. Oh, for those of you who saw my visit to the alpaca farm, this little hanger was what the socks were on. Isn't that so cute? So I kept that. My husband took the socks. He says they're amazing. I mean, they were for him. They would be giant on me, that pair of socks. But the main reason I'm going to need to learn how to knit socks is so that I can actually have socks that fit me. Because, yeah. I have tiny feet. Yes. And I dropped Sam's channel because Nightbot did not. Sorry about that. So I showed you my teddy bear. I showed this is what I'm going to knit with. Deb Morgana sent me the stitch and I'm like, it's perfect for the pickle. I practiced and that's good, but I needed bigger needles. But not too big. If you're doing amigurumi, you don't want it to be too big. Patagonia. So they went to Argentina. I know. And I know you're rooting for who's playing them? Who's playing them in the next round? There's that clicking again. What is that? It sounds like it's her. No. It's behind me. You know what it could be, guys? So, yep, it's this. No, it's not this. Okay, let me check and see. Does this help my volume at all? Did what I just do? England, that's right. England. I will be rooting for England in that game, not only because of my husband, but because that's how I feel about it. But yes, this, my TARDIS clock, when you push this, it actually has a light. I'm going to try to not blind y'all, but, and it shoots the time up on the ceiling so you can hit it and see it at night. But I did not. This is an hour behind because I didn't change it with the time change. I can't figure out how. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Kimmy. Crocheting socks, yeah. Knitting socks. I was just kind of playing with the magic loop. I have used some DPNs, but not for socks, so I don't know. Haven't tried it. Have not tried it. Is the volume the same or better now? Out of curiosity. Let me see which mic is on there, actually. Oh, that one needs to be. Let's get rid of that one. How's that volume? Is that better or worse? Shorty socks. Yeah, that's definitely, I will do shorty socks for sure. Is that any better? The mic, the sound. Okay, for those of you who knit, which method do you use? Do you use DPNs? Do you use the magic loop? What do you do? I want to know. This sounds good. Okay. Shorty needles. Okay. Shorty needles on a circular then. See, it's not the TARDIS. Where did I put the TARDIS? Back here. It's not the TARDIS. It's something over here. What the bleep is making noise? Okay, I did not have obnoxious supersonic hearing until I got migraines, so my students did not appreciate that gift because I heard everything. Of course, I could tell if somebody left their computer on in the math department room too. Shorties on a small cable. Okay. That's the one you prefer. Shorties on a small cable. Okay, shorty needles. Yep, shorty needles. Okay. Okay. 9cm cord. Okay. Okay. 9-inch cord and size 0 circulars. How long are your circulars? Because they're talking about this short. Your anti-DPNs. Sharon Sutcliffe over there in the UK, she calls them devil sticks, so she doesn't like the DPNs either. And she watches replays sometimes, so she'll laugh that I mentioned it again. Using 4 socks, 9 or 10-inch, 2 circulars. Okay, that makes sense to me. Oh, I bring it. Kelly just went on. I like watching her. If you don't know, I bring it Kelly. You should check her out. I bring it every day is the channel. Sorry, I bring it every day. Magic loop. I was playing with the magic loop. Obviously, I wasn't making anything. I was just like trying to do it and did not have much success. I like to pretend. There you go. There you go. Swatch with those DPNs. I didn't mind the DPNs. I have pretty long ones. I don't know what length is normal, but I didn't mind them as long as I was doing something small. So, and I do have very skinny ones, cuff down on one, 9-inch circular. And that's magic loop, Lexi? Okay. Or you're just now trying to do magic loop? Yeah, that's what I did see a method that maybe is a little better. Hi, Kitty. It was, somebody called it the traveling loop. So it kind of, the loop would move up behind you, so it was not as, I don't know. It just, that seemed a little better. But like I said, I was just trying to do it, and I couldn't manage it. And a lot of people say they don't like it. Do 2 socks at a time on the magic loop. We'll see, that makes sense, because then you're getting the right size. But what Renee said about socks is she uses 2 shorty circulars. Arity, did you say you do 1 shorty circular? Shorty needles. That is. Fingering. That's probably short socks. But they can answer you better than I can, Linda. They can definitely. Yeah, I might not mind the DP. We'll see. We'll see. 1 shorty circ. You do the 1 shorty circ. Okay. And it was Arity that does 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying everything at this point. Oh, that's so... I'm so sorry. You're all kinds of challenges, Kitty. That's so frustrating. I am so sorry. I relate to that. I've been there. I've had those issues before. So I'm glad you saw. So you saw the teddy bear and the what I'm going to make a pickle from. Be cool. Yes. If I can finish in time. Either way, this is a Christmas present. I know it's not Christmas vibes at all, right? But I need to go in and find my corners. And then I won't have trouble like this. Find my 6 corners. I can match them up correctly. I think that's right. Nope. That's like a U. That's the... I'm going to have to figure it out. I may redo it, but again, this is only... because I'm using huge hooks. How many rows is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, maybe 6 rows, so it's fine if I have to start over. But it's cool. Oh, and of course this time, kind of right. I definitely have something not quite right. I have to go in and figure it out. But that's going to be the hexi-cardi. To do 2 of them. But yeah, I'm gonna go put stitch markers in the corners, save myself the hassle and frustration. But I do want to work on that. Yes, thank you, Kitty. Kitty's finally able to comment, so Zach, if you're still here, please read Kitty's comment about. Yes, Kitty's been through about every heart procedure. Oh, hi, Chef Lori. She has rebranded, and I did fix it in the Nightbot drop, so it is correctly dropping your channel now. 3 months, and then you get your 6-month pack. But your channel, I need to do a post on. Kitty is also a channel I need to do a post on, but your channel should have dropped in the Nightbot world. Yeah, you want the nylon for sure. Yes, that's what I've heard. To order the circulars to make socks, I have them in my cart. You just haven't pulled. And which circulars are you looking at? Are they like labeled sock circulars or? Gammy, that animal blanket was the, yeah, is the one that I wanted to have a tantrum over, and it was my own design, so I have, yes. Love you, kitty. Yes, I have my Lori was my first member. I think Kitty was third. Okay. Okay. So, do you want me to share that? Lexi sent me a link. I bet this is what it is. Okay. Okay, let me do... These are the ones that Lexi ordered. Here, I'm going to share this to you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me get in here. If you got an ad too, you didn't hear what I said. She just sent me a link, and then there's my affiliate link for that Amazon that she just sent me. And then let me find yours, Renee. Up in the middle, and that was only because I was up in the middle of the night. Oh yes, yes, that's why you were first, because I finally like opened it up, and it was kind of like, it was like 11:30 or midnight. Yeah. Let me go into my email. I'm looking at how many notifications I have for my doctor. Like I said, everything is coming back. You're fine. Everything's fine. Which is good, but also... okay. I don't understand. But... So, Chef Lori, you know that thing that we were talking about earlier with my challenges with Temu on my side of things? I don't know. Maybe they fixed it. In which case, I'll put the emails back up. But let me get in here, Renee. And I saw the list of snacks. So I do like to do, if you have been to other countries and there's little snacks that you like from those countries, like Arity, please recommend specifics. Good night, Naomi. Hi, Jay. How are you? Okay, let me share this link. So these are the shorties. This is the shorty set, the interchangeable set that Renee uses for socks. So here's this. This is for shorty needle set. It did not like the word shorty. Okay, try this again. Okay, there you go. All right. Addie 10-inch. I've heard that. I've heard Addie is really good. Has anybody else mentioned that your sound is very low? Yes, I know. I know, and I don't... I've checked things that I generally fixes it. Oh, that muted me, right? Okay. Is it trying to pick up? Hold on. Okay, let's try this. Let me do this. Did that help at all? Did that help at all? Let's do this. Did that help at all? Right. Okay, so let me go back here. Is it any better? Yeah, it's not you, Grammy, Rita. Everybody commented on it, so. And I even took the little foamy thing off. What did I do with it? I am just losing everything. Yeah. And I keep hearing something over here, and it's really driving me crazy. It's like click, 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 click. It started up again, and now it stopped. It sounds like a little... Dude, does anybody know what I'm talking about? They were called Mexican jumping beans, and they were little beans, and they would like bounce around because there was some like little bug inside them. That's fair. That's fair. Nope, nothing that I've done is better. Okay, one more thing to try. I don't think this will help. Did that help at all? Or did that make it echoey? so let me know. Let me go here to this one. I don't understand why. They'd be in a tin or something, right? That is what it sounds like. You watched my alpaca visit. I didn't know. We didn't know. My husband found it. Again, it was not really like I've heard other people experiencing going to, yes, you guys all remember the Mexican jumpy beans. Yeah, I had no idea. He's only been doing the experience, like they've been only offering like for people to come in. What did he say? 6 or 7 years. And it's literally so close to Red Rocks Amphitheater, like where they have concerts. We were like, does the noise bother the animals? And he's like, well, the way it wafts over the hill, it's so quiet, and the alpacas love it. The alpacas love when there's a concert, which that's great, right? See the alpacas jamming around. I'm sorry that you all have to turn your volumes up. I really do try to watch that. I think I forgot to turn my volume up on my recording for tomorrow, so I'm going to warn you. You might have to turn the me part of Monday video up. Tuesday I recorded and fixed it. It's a worm. In the beans, it's a worm. It's so the beans that jump around, it's a worm that's inside, or is that the Brazilian version, or is that the same as Mexican? It's driving me crazy. I feel like I'm losing my mind over here, guys. I know I'm hearing it. Yeah, right, Chef Lori. Now it's like a curiosity. But yes, I've got both those. I got Lexi's and I got. Oh, you've gotten really far. Nice. Knit Pro Circulars. So what Lexi's link is Knit Pro Circulars. And she's showing me her sock progress. You want me to show everybody, Lexi? I'm freaking loving the colors. Sorry for the glare. So you're not going to see the colors true to color. Sorry, and I'm also talking quiet. I'm sorry. It's not a moth, right? Great question, Renee. It better not be a moth. Any of you that saw the sweater, I wasn't joking that they had destroyed it. The Mexican, it's a worm. Okay, it's a worm. Okay. It's a worm. Okay. It's worms? Okay. Although some moths start as little worms. Getting the creeps. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's stop talking about the jumpy beans and talk about the alpacas. How did I not know about it? So here's the thing. It was my youngest stepdaughter's 16th birthday, and we wanted to do something special for her. She loves alpacas. So that is why my husband went searching. Are there any alpaca farms? And then when he looked at the address, he's like, this location is literally 5 minutes from where I used to live prior to 2019. So it can't get in. I see. Yes, that's why we're talking about the alpacas now. Alpaca time. Alpacas are cute and precious and soft. Oh, it was so soft. They were so soft. Because they had been sheared, he said, at the end of, no, it was a week or two into June. And that's just because of Colorado weird weather, and it was cold late here. So, it was so soft. And then that noise, I didn't know they made a noise. Because like giraffes, they don't make a sound. I don't know if any of you knew that. But giraffes don't make a sound. So I kind of, in my brain, assumed that alpacas didn't. But no, y'all heard it. Y'all heard the cute little sound, because that one, every time I was petting his neck, just like this, if I would stop or take my hand off, he'd make that noise. And it was so funny. I'm pretty sure that one was Pablo Picasso, I think, was in that video. But yes, the alpacas were absolutely precious. Yeah, he was telling me all about it. He's like, why are you stopping? I'm like, I relate to this because cats, when they want you to pet them and you stop petting them, they get very angry about it. Right? They get really annoyed. And so, yeah, their anatomy is weird. Yes, especially the giraffes, right? Because they have the same number of vertebrae. A giraffe has the same number of vertebrae as humans, which is nuts. They're a lot larger, the vertebrae themselves, but yeah, anyway. Random things I know from my daughter. So, my younger daughter, the one that works at the Botanic Gardens, she got her degree in wildlife biology and fishery management. So she mostly learned about animals, and then she had almost enough credits for a minor in ecology, and then there was something else. But she mostly studied bats. But I have a feeling if you didn't enjoy worm conversation, we don't probably want to talk about bats. Bats are friends, guys. Bats are friends. Bats eat mosquitoes, and that makes us happy. Eat those mosquitoes. Get them gone. Ruminants. Yeah. Ruminants. I couldn't remember the category of animal they were. Ruminants. So it's the giraffes, the llamas, the alpacas, camels, right? And one thing I meant to talk about that I didn't talk about in that video that I learned is that they don't have hooves, they have nails. So they have to have their fingernails cut. So they have to have their fingernails cut. Alpacas only have one stomach. Fruit bats. Yeah, some bats are really cute. And they're, like I said, what is that noise? It literally sounds like one of those jumping beans. Okay. I gotta just try to emus. When I took my family, my daughters, down to a trip to Aruba, what year was that? 2014. We went to an ostrich and emu farm there. I preferred the alpaca farm. Well, for one, I didn't have to travel very far, but also, camelids. That's right. Yes. They're different. Okay. Grip tape. That's great. But, fruit bats in North Carolina, I'm not surprised to hear that, but they are cute. And bats are friends. They eat the skeeters. We want the mosquitoes gone. Mosquitoes carry diseases that we don't want. They're a necessary part of our ecosystem, but I'd really rather them not feed on me for numerous reasons. Yes, emu are dinosaurs, birds in general, right? Genetically speaking, they're basically dinosaurs. Yeah, bats are fantastic, but I didn't know everybody here felt that way. Bats are awesome. I am a big fan of bats, but mostly because of my daughter. Yeah, North Carolina. Yeah. Oh, that's where you're originally from. I did not know that, Alex. Yeah, that's where Ian's from. Not currently living there. Currently living in California. Yeah, my younger daughter, the one that works at the Botanic Gardens, she got that degree. Part of her last semester, she was actually working with a doctoral student and helping record the maternal roosting habits of the something kind of bat in Wyoming. Because the thing that they don't know a lot about is, oh yeah, bats can have diseases too, yes. But bats don't typically bite people. Mosquitoes do. So that's all I have to say about that. And yeah, vampire bats, that's more of a, yeah, then they get sick. So that was one of the issues. What's the real dinosaur bud called? The attacks folks in the beach. They have hooves and tall crowns. What kind of bird attacks people on the beach? They have hooves and tall crowns. I don't know. They do get sick. They get not the Sagittarius bird. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm bad. If my daughter was here, she would know the answer to that. They do get sick. They had the something nose disease, but something that they do not know a lot about. And I'm so frustrated by my microphone not really cooperating. I'm wondering if I have the correct mic. It's if I get really close. Yeah, it's definitely that mic. Sorry if I blew anybody's ear out there. So yeah, maybe I just need to look like one of these podcasters. Just sit here with it right in front of me. But they were actually what they didn't know a lot about is when they're having babies and how they care for their babies. So that's what my daughter was researching, and what they discovered in that research. And part of the reason they needed to research that was because a lot of them were dying from this. Hey, Missy's coming to join us. Hello, Missy. Hello. I don't have any food. She knows when we're live, though. I think she wants the attention. She wants everybody to go, oh, there's Missy. The cute little white paws. And a cute little face. But they were concerned about it. They didn't know about their roosting habits, and what they learned was that the mamas move their babies and their nests every single night. They do not roost in the same place twice. I'm assuming that is because, sorry if the cat's body is in the way of my sound. And I have cat fur everywhere. But she's so cute. Look at her face. Are you my sweet girl? Okay. She's like, nah, there's no food over here. Okay, I'm out. Anyway, I'm just trying to keep her from being obscene on camera. They move them, and I assume that's to be protective. Like the whole alpacas all go to the bathroom in the same place so that predators can't track them. Okay, you coming on my lap? What do you want? You want picked up again? What do you want? Maybe you heard the noise. Did you take care of the noise for me, Missy? Anyway. It's like rabies. Okay. Survival. So their scent isn't directed. Yeah. Oh, the cassowary. Yes, that is what that is called. The cassowary bird. Kitty Lean was trying to come up with the very colorful, and they have the thing on their head, and they have hooves. Like I said, the alpacas don't have hooves, which I did not know. I need to crochet or something that we could just hang over and just like keep her from being obscene. Little squares. Little squares is what we call that. Like yellow fever. It's not the fault of the monkey. Right. But generally they can't pass it on. And this bat thing with the nose, I can't remember what it's called. Think of, sorry about the ad. Oof. Cat just fell down and her claws got on a little bit. Wilson, North Carolina. Hand, foot, mouth disease that humans get. It's similar to that, but it's like so allergic to, or so not allergic. What's that word? Contagious. It's so contagious from bat to bat. South of Raleigh. Okay. South of Raleigh. My mom lived in Durham for a little while. Right? Where's Duke at? Wherever Duke is at is where my mom lived for a little while. I have only lived in Colorado. I have lived in about every possible area surrounding Denver. Briefly, I had a Denver address. 3 months. Well, and then another 3 months at it. No, 2 months. No, that was only 1 month. I was at a friend's for a month, but that was the whole thing. But anyway. Duke is in Durham, so that's where she was. She was definitely in Durham then. She was there. She worked for Mobil Oil. She was a drafter. Draftsperson. I don't know. She had worked in the field here when they were using slate to try to get oil. Because slate is, you can get oil, but it was not profitable enough. And that was in the 80s. That was the slate crash. Anyway, so she had to find work in other states. So she was working for Mobil here, and they said, can you, and I was a senior in high school. No, I was a freshman in college. So I had already graduated from high school, or I was about to graduate from high school. And my sister was older than me, so we just took care of the house, and she went and lived in North Carolina for a while. So, anyway. Yeah. Danville. Okay. Danville. Oh, my ears itch. Sorry. I don't teach you how to make the scrubbies here, but this is what Tuesday's video is mostly about. Showed you that, and I showed you that. Showed you the Tunisian. That's just big long line right now because I haven't added the color yet. I've got to get 11 rows of black before I get color because I needed to make it longer for the design to look right with the Dungeons and Dragons symbol, but it's in varsity blue, which I don't have that yarn up here. My best friend is living in Canada and Japan. At the same time she goes to Canada, she goes to Japan, but never comes to Brazil. Interesting. So, best friend, you knew her when you were growing up, or best friend that you became best friends online? So, have you met in person? That's the question. Because, like, I'm close friends with Chef Lori, Kitty, Ian, Camille, Linda, Margaret. There's others. My brain is Michelle, Lexi. But I haven't met any of those folks in person. Yeah, so I'm just curious when you're saying best friend. I'm just getting clarification so I understand what you mean. I saw my elementary and middle school best friend. She's the one I see on the regular. Sorry if they're being loud, and I'm sorry if you're hearing that, but probably not because I'm having so much trouble with my microphone. You've been friends since 10. Okay. Okay. She doesn't come to Brazil because she doesn't want to interact with her family. Okay. She's engaged to a Canadian. Okay. So you know each other in person. Okay. So that's what the friend I was going to talk about. And then she and I had a parting of ways because we both liked the same boy, and that created a problem. And then we were acquaintances in high school. And then at our 20-year reunion, high school reunion, we were both, but again, I'm only 29. We were both, on the planning committee. And being on the planning committee, we reconnected, and we have been really super close friends since. And she's the one I go to crochet group with, but she needed to catch me up on some stuff because her stepdad passed, and it's I personally have not experienced this in my own personal life with anyone that's passed, but I've had so many friends that have had this. Settling the will has been, because they lost their mom about a year ago, a little over a year ago. Yeah, that's about right, Arity. I think it was about a year ago. I'm so glad you found me. And I'm so glad you've hung around. And it's been lovely. Now, Lori, I have known, Chef Lori, via the internet. Gosh, how many years now? Chef Lori. Longer than I've had a channel. Because she's the reason that and me too. Oh, okay, that's nice, Alex. Did you find me with my fingernails first? Is that how you found me, or was it crochet? I don't recall. Oh, who I've met online, but actually in person, is Andy Crafty Witch 232, and also in person I met Teresa Critters Crochet, but that was like for 10 minutes, whereas Andy, we hung out with me and her husband Jason, and we're working on getting together again, but she's been having so much of the allergic reaction problems, and with the smoke in this air, it's just miserable to get out. Yeah, the Color Street, that's what I thought. That's how you found me. Yeah, I need to do them more often because that's when I connect with that group of my people. He did this. Oh my gosh. See, that's way worse. Kitty's bestie and her liked the same guy, and he was dating both of them without them knowing, and then married someone else. He sounds like a peach. At least this guy was upfront about his choice. But it's, it's okay. It's okay. She ended up going to school, and she ended up hanging out with more of the popular kids, which ended up burning her. It's not like she chose that. It's just how it happened. I was a nerd, so no, I was not part of the popular kids, so. Yeah, dodge that bullet. That's exactly right, Chef Lori. Dodge that one. Oof. Yeah, sometimes, men, right? My children, and this is just my philosophical advice. Men, they're just not women. And that is not how some people would interpret that. I'm talking about the way they think about things, the way they plenty of women do that same kind of behavior, so I won't even say the bad behavior, but like just the way they think about things. Don't expect a man to think about things the same way that you think about things. I've been on almost an hour and a half. I'm probably going to. Yes, you're correct, Lori, and I probably I looked at the time. I'm almost at an hour and a half, and so I am probably going to go. Oh, yikes, kitty. Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify what I was saying with the men. They just aren't women. They don't expect them to think the same way as you. And they said it's good advice because they're both married to men. And even though they're both married to feminist men, they just think about things differently. Yeah. Yeah, so Kitty definitely not dating him or not going any kind of long-term relationship with him. I'm very grateful for you. In prison with felonies is bad than the DV, but also, yeah, I know the history. Thank you so much, Chef Lori, and she's really trying to encourage me to be done because, yes, I should be because I'm low energy, and she's good about letting me know that. Linda also is good about letting me know that most of the time, but other channels should have dropped along the way. And if you pick up anybody that you're interested in, and sorry, Sam's is not dropping correctly. It should have Sam's channel. I've got to fix that by the time she comes back on. But yes, I will say thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Maybe I'll find her other ear someday. Hugs from Mima. Potato Head. She can't hear very well either, especially if she's on this side. Right, this side. Sorry. hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need. And I encourage you all to just go out there and be your best selves and know that you matter. And kindness matters. Yes, hooks, add an S. Alfonso, I'll wait till that's dropped. HOOKS 247. Like Alex just did. I'll wait. I'll make sure Alfonso's gets dropped. His what he does is fascinating. Oh, hi Kathleen. Yes. Thank you for stopping in and commenting. Lovely to see you. You can drop your channel. I believe you have a channel. Hooks 247. Yes, Alfonso's got his. Yay, it worked, Alfonso. So if somebody can make one comment after Alfonso's. Thank you, Arity. That's so sweet. Yes, and Alex puts a lot of content out, so there's plenty to watch there. And Alfonso, I have to go check and see what I've watched of his. I'm not great at commenting. Sorry, y'all. Kathleen, if you have a channel, I just, for some reason, I think you do, so.
That's what she said.
Okay. Yes, the Disability Showcase. Gosh dang it, I didn't make you. I'm going to go grab that post. Before I go, even though I've said all my things, I'm going to drop the link to the post about the disability. This one. Oops, wrong thing. Gotta click share, copy link. Come back in. The advantage to not doing verticals is that I can do this myself. Whereas if you're in a vertical, you can't like leave and come back without it like going. But big hugs to you all. I cannot possibly express how much I appreciate you all. It's so wonderful to see you. And yeah, check out that post on Ian's channel. And I will be live with him the 31st, I believe. Yeah, pretty confident the 31st of this month. Next month, the 31st, I will be live with Lexi. So, yes. All right. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I appreciate you all. And I will do my best to get some rest and not think about all the things I should be making. All right. With that, thank you. I appreciate you. You matter to me, but you matter regardless if you matter to me.